like, oh, that's a little hot. It is a nice morning. It's actually so much cooler today than it has been. So it's been really, really nice. I think it's going to rain today though, so that might not be the best. However, I actually washed the other day. I really needed my work dress, so I pretty much washed all of my stuff, so I actually don't have washing to do today. I'm just gonna wash Chippy's sheets, that ones that he lies on just here, because Chippy wasn't feeling that well yesterday, or maybe it was the heat. Sometimes I guess humidity gets to all of us, so he was feeling a bit low from what I could tell, and so then I thought, let me just wash everything and refresh. I did put my hair last night to do the robe curls. I thought, I haven't done it in ages, and normally what I do is when I'm off work, I usually just wash and blow dry my hair and then it's fresh. And I was like, but then I feel like my hair then is boring all the time, and I started to watch Still Magnolias, and I'm just watching the Lady Helen on there, and it's not even every episode, a few times per episode she has different hair, and I'm like, granted it's probably wigs, but it just made me realize that I don't really do too much with my hair, and I'm like, that would be so fun if you could always have a different hairstyle. Granted, my job that I have to have the same hairstyle every day, so my days off I really should put a bit more effort into different hairstyles. Also, when I did this last night, it was pretty late, and I was just like, oh, you know what, seeing as I'm going to do robe curls means I'm not going to wash it today, so I thought I'd put a little bit of I call it dry shampoo, but it was my little corn flour that I had in my little glass jar that you just pop in there. It does the exact same job as dry shampoo, and I thought, people always say you do it the night before, so I thought I'll do that in the roots. I'll put the corn flour in there, and then I did the robe curls, and as I was grabbing the corn flour to put in my hair, there was a bug on it, and I screeched, dropped the jar, and it fell everywhere. So there was powder everywhere, there was glass everywhere, and this is really late at night, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's something that I didn't want to deal with late at night. And on the bright note, the powder covered the bug, so the bug died, so karma to the bug for being on there. But I did have to then sweep, collect it all, vacuum, and do all that before going to bed. And now I'm like, well, who knows how this hair's gonna look. Anyway, I just made a coffee and I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I've been having this bread that I got from Coles. It's just the pane di casa. I just usually have my egg whites and my cheese. You know what? I've been telling you guys, I've been buying the lactose-free cheese lately, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been doing it for a while now, and I feel like it honestly hasn't made a difference to me, so I think I'm just gonna go back to normal stuff, because I don't know, I mean, maybe I'm not giving it a long enough chance. But you know, when you do that process of elimination where you're like, I'll take out this thing, I'll take out that thing, once I've done that, I realized the probably stuff that I shouldn't be having is my sweeteners. I think that is affecting my system, and we all know it does affect the system, so I'm gonna try and cut that back. I do like to have it in my coffee because I do have it now, and probably once I finish my syrup, I'm going to try and not buy a new one of that kind of sweetener. I'm going to look for a different kind of sweetener, and I'm going to try and avoid that sort of stuff and see how we work there. Chippy and I just went for a walk. I thought we better get the walking before the rain sets in, and right now the plan is to have some breakfast. You know what I just realized? Yesterday was my clumsy day, because when I sat down to have breakfast yesterday morning, I opened this up, which is, I've shown you guys before, it's my little Shein, this little thing, the little Shein TV, whatever it was that they got me, and I just keep my vitamins in here, my magnesium and my hair, skin, nails. I finished my other one, my Armour Force, couple of napkins. It's actually so convenient having that there. And when I opened it up, my coffee cup was there, and it hit my coffee cup. My coffee cup spilled all over the table, went all over my phone and everything, so I managed to clean it all up. My phone is good, which is great. But that was the first thing I spilled. So yeah, yesterday I was on a roll for spilling things. I've got some yogurt that I'm having, and I've just made myself, one has got a cheese and an egg white, and the other one is an egg with some green onion through it and a little bit of the egg yolk. It was mainly egg white. I don't really love egg yolk. I think I've told you guys. I don't mind it in a scramble, so I put a little bit of that in there. And then I've got my coffee, as I showed you guys before, and this is going to be breakfast. I took my hair out of the robe thingy, and it looks nice and curly, but I'm not going to comb it out just yet. I'm going to just do my makeup first. So I'm popping one of these things on so my hair is off my face. and listen to a podcast whilst I'm doing this. I actually also realized that I haven't spoken to you guys since I came back from Queenstown. I think last time I spoke to you guys, I was in Queenstown and I didn't even really end the vlog there. I was thinking when I got home, I was gonna like chit chat with you guys and just update you. And I got home and I don't know, I just played with Chippy and then we left it at that. I'll say we had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. Seeing as we literally only stayed like in the little center of Queenstown, 2 days was actually enough for what we did when you think about it, because we pretty much just spent our time kind of just like walking around and, you know, seeing everything. And look, I really did want to go on the gondola, but we just also didn't actually have the time for it because we opted with going on the cruise. And then the next day, it's kind of like before you know it, by the time we woke up, got ready and left to have breakfast, it was nearly time to go to the airport. So technically we weren't even there like 2 days, but canvassing and, you know, checking out, it was plenty. If I go another time or you stay longer, I feel like you do have to get a car and probably drive out and see things like waterfalls or volcanoes or the Lord of the Rings stuff, which is, I think, somewhere driving distance, I would say, because I just saw some, you know, like as you're walking on the street and you see the touristy stuff, they have like Lord of the Ring tours. So I would say you could either do a tour. They had lots of things like that you could do a tour. And there's also lots of activities that you could do that's like water-based, you know, like the parasailing and jet ski types. Well, actually, I didn't see jet skis, but daredevil stuff, which is definitely not in my category of stuff that I'd like to do. However, nevertheless, it was beautiful. It was quite enjoyable, which is nice. And I'm glad that we've been now. Funnily enough, I had like a little laugh way back when, like now we're talking like 15 years ago, when I was recently divorced, and pretty much that year, my sister and I and the kids, Sonia wasn't remarried either, we went on a holiday to the US. We went to, I think this was the year that we did Vegas. I think we did LA and Vegas or something like that. I do remember we went to Vegas. Anyways, we went and, you know, we had a great holiday because it was sort of like Sonia and my first holiday. Both of us were divorced and just, it was sort of like we were free and we hadn't gone together on a holiday since a very long time before that. And it was really nice to bond and especially, you know, have the kids with us. It was great. Anyways, you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with anything? That holiday, I think we did, let's say middle of the year or something like that. Maybe it was even a September. Like, you would have definitely have been during some school holidays. So it was either during the July holidays or during the like September school holidays. And we had gotten back, and then after that, my friend Annetta and I, we were like, oh, we really want to go somewhere for New Year's. And me and Annetta were like, oh, you know, we want to go somewhere. Let's go to New York for New Year's. That would be so fun. I feel like people can relate to this if you have like WOG parents, where they were going to be like, you just went on a holiday. Where do you think you're going again on a holiday? So I told my parents I was going to New Zealand because it was very close, and I was just staying at a friend's place. So technically, like, I wasn't really spending money, and New Zealand was pretty close because my parents were at this thing of where all your money that you work, you should be either saving it or paying off property that you have. I think they really looked at times back in their days when like they were new to this country. Their main focus was to work and just pay off their house. But I feel like we live differently now, so I'll say I wouldn't recommend people to do this. However, I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want it to get back to them. So I literally told everyone, but Sonia was the only person who knew I went to New York. I just kept the story to everyone that I went to New Zealand. And the funny thing was, like, people would ask me, I'm thinking, I've never been, I don't even know anything about New Zealand. And I kept that story for a very, very, very long time. I just didn't tell anyone. Back then we didn't even have, like, I think we had Facebook back then, but Instagram wasn't a thing. So the putting up pictures or anything wasn't a thing. People seeing you wasn't really a thing. So I just took my own pictures. We had a great time and it was a nice memory that I'll always have. That was a very long story just for me to tell you that I actually had not been to New Zealand. I'm going to do my like dewy style makeup today. I'm going to try and not use powders, because I feel like I do that all the time and I kind of like a little bit of a softer look. Oh, I'm nearly finished with this. And I think I shared with you guys, I really did like this, the 30 hour, the Maybelline, the Superstay. The color is just a little bit light for me. I know I'm not really tanned, but it's a little bit light. So I do want to remember to get myself a darker shade and then mix the two together, because I quite like that formula and I feel like that is something I could wear to work. And the makeup is done. I did powder my nose a little bit because I just feel like it was a bit shiny. I'm going to put some gloss on because I feel like I did not put on gloss enough. I literally just went with very simple makeup. Not doing any lashes today. And this is it. So outfit of the day, I'm thinking of wearing this dress because I know it's just to the shops, but I feel like I don't get to dress up anymore, and I feel like this is nice, and I don't have to, oops, I'm gonna have to put on some bike pants though underneath, but I don't put any shapewear because it's so loose and baggy. And you know what, summer's gonna be over soon and I'm not gonna have had a chance to really wear this dress, so this is what we're wearing. Okay, so I'm back. I realized I don't think I told you guys where I was going. I was just gonna go to the shops. I need stockings for work and I needed some new underwear, so I just was gonna go Big W because literally I'm down to my last pair of stockings, and I was like, luckily I'm off because I run the risk of tearing the ones that I have and then having none. So I did go to Big W and I did get 4 pairs of stockings. I've shared with you guys before, these are the ones I buy. I get them in the size 2, they're natural, they only come in one like natural shade, they come in black and this one. They're very light, so if you have darker skin, they will not work for you because they are very light for me too, but they're the ones that work. Regardless of it saying slimming brief or whatever, it's curvy fit, which is what I need. I need the bigger size, the plus size, and I've tried the cheaper ones that are like, I think they're the same brand, but they're like in a white long packet. They come in like a 4-pack. They are smaller size than these ones. I also got 2 pairs of the tradie undies. I got these in a size 24. These ones were, I think they were half price because they were down to $7, which is awesome. And I realized that I shouldn't be buying colored ones. This is probably the best color to go like under my stockings. That way, like when the dress rides up a bit, it's nude, you can't really tell what they are. The tradie ones are pretty comfy, they're nice and like cottony. Whilst I do love the step 1 ones, they're a little bit on the pricier side. I do have those, but I did really need to get some ASAP so I can wash them, so I can have them ready, because literally somehow I managed to rip 2 pairs of undies this week. This was my week of breaking and doing things, but literally they had holes in them, so I had to throw them out. So I was like, I need replacement ones, and I get the long leg ones because they're the ones that I like. Also from Woolies, I got a couple of containers. I have been on the Kmart website and I have all these things in my bag. Then I was like, let me see. These were, I think, either half price or they were on sale, but I think they're 1 liter. You know, it's funny, like I was thinking 1 liter was like a lot, but this is great to put in my lunches in terms of when I like to meal prep, so I can pop meal prep in here and I can actually freeze these and then take them out and just take them to work and then re-wash them. I had 2 that I had this week broke on me because they were like a bit flimsier plastic, and I got rid of those, so I got 2 replacement. I also got some disinfectant wipes. My friend Diana had given me some really good ones in the past, and I've used all those because before I used to just use like the spray and wipe, which I still do. I love having like wipes ready to go, so they're like, they're really moist and you can just pull them out and wipe it down. These are apple scented. Let's have a sniff. Ooh, they do smell like Granny Smith apples. Nice lot. These would be great, mainly for the kitchen so I can wipe down everything. I did a quick stop in Woolies and I got myself some raspberry jelly and some raspberries because I wanted to make like a little dessert that I made one with, I have pineapple jelly and I put like yogurt in it. I used to do it like, I feel like a year or so back, maybe more, and I haven't done it in so long, and I made it this week and it tasted yummy, and I was like, you know what's a great idea? If you put the raspberries in there already and they're already in the dessert, that would be good. I also got somebody some of these. He's actually downstairs. I don't know if he's ever tried schmackos. Maybe he has. I don't think I've ever bought them for him. My previous dog was obsessed. He was obsessed with schmackos. Now with Chippy, I just buy like those Love 'em or whatever they're called. I always feel like I try to buy good treats. And there was something about, because my other dog was so obsessed with schmackos and he passed away, that like I always think of him when I think of schmackos. And so like I've never wanted to buy them because I just felt like it made me feel sad, if that makes sense. I don't know. But this one was like, let Chippy have a try. Chippy! Let's see if Chippy likes them. He's a bit, he's probably not in the mood. Try the schmacko. Would you like a schmacko? There it is. Sit. Good boy. That's it. That's it. That's it. There you go. Good boy. He doesn't want it now, he just goes buries it somewhere. Even though it looks like it's gonna rain, it is still so humid. Although it's gonna pour any moment now, it's starting to get dark. I also did a pit stop in Reject Shop. I can't help myself. I just love going to the Reject Shop now. What I need, I think I told you guys I wanted another container. I think this is the same size as the one I have for in the bathroom. Just wanted to make them all purple so that way they go together. So I got another one of these. So now I'm gonna pop all my like hairbrush and stuff in this one. I got a couple of birthday cards. I got these lollies to try. I was thinking about them the other day with Sonia. When you're young, we used to eat these. I feel like an older person would have them, and I just love how they've got the like foil. Actually, let's try them out. They've got the foil lid. How cool is that? It says made in Germany too. Oh wow, they're bigger than what I thought they would be. I probably shouldn't have put one in now. I can't chat to you guys and have a lolly in my mouth. Excuse the lolly now, I'm so sorry. And there were so many cute new things. Also, I didn't record because my hands were full. Do you think I think of to get like a trolley or a basket? No, my hands were full, so I couldn't pull out my phone. I got myself a cake stand thingy. How adorable is this? Now, I love using one of these when someone comes over. I have been using my plastic pink one that I got from Shein, which is very pretty, but very flimsy. Like, it's not really usable. I didn't realize how flimsy it would be. I think it looks cute as decor and not to use it. This will be one that's actually got proper plates that I can properly actually use. So when someone comes over, I can actually put food and stuff on it and it's going to stand properly. And it is so adorable. I'll show you guys once I put together, wash it and put together what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to make that dessert. I've got a glass container here. I've already got the kettle, it's boiled. I'm going to use a pack of the Jelly Light, the raspberry flavour, and then I've got this Chobani yogurt. I'm going to mix the jelly first. I really want to get myself like a pink or purple kettle and toaster. I've been wanting one for so long. Alright, so this you fill up 250 mils, which is like a cup. And the great thing about this container is it's got the mils already on there, which is perfect. I'm going to use a fork as a whisk. I literally thought I was recording there, talking to myself clearly. So I just put in my whole packet of the yogurt. I don't know if I shared with you guys. You add in, I mean, everyone knows how to make jelly, but I put in like a cup of cold water. I think I probably didn't record that bit either. And then because it's not like boiling, you can add in the yogurt. And then kind of mix it through. I am making a mess. Then sometimes there are some little white pieces that don't tend to melt, but that doesn't bother me at all. Look at that. It's a beautiful pink. It's a bit dark from that angle, but okay, is this angle a bit better? Let me put this away. Okay, I've washed my raspberries and now I'm literally just going to pop them in here just to kind of make this a little bit more dessert-like. They will probably, oh well, actually I was thinking they might sink, but they didn't, so which is cool. So then when they set, they're going to be in there. Oh, that was a bit mushy. And it's going to be like raspberry with raspberry. I feel like that's going to be fun. Here we go. Beautiful. Now I'm going to pop it in the fridge. Hello, cute stuff. I'm having lunch a little bit late today, so I just made toast. I've got one with just butter and then everything bagel, whatever seasoning. I really like it because it's kind of got like garlic and some seeds. And then I have one that's just got the laughing cow cheese on it. And then I actually made myself some cordial as well. So I'm going to have this and then I'm going, what have I been doing? I was thinking what I've been doing. I got changed into my comfy home clothes. Then I was on my phone, but now I've got a few things I also need to edit. I want to finish editing my New Zealand video. I'm kind of halfway through. And I want to have that for you up one of these days. I spent the last few hours editing and I've edited the vlog. Now there's only like the bits where I need to put in music, but what I realized was when I was in New Zealand, I did a lot of just like recording, but I didn't speak because one, it was super windy, like on the boat, for example. Two, it was just so many people around and stuff. So, and even though I brought my microphone, I totally forgot to actually like put it on me. So now I'm thinking some bits I might like just do a voiceover and then some bits I'll put music rather than make the whole thing music. I feel like, I don't know if people would find it enjoyable if it was just music and just watching. So I might just explain some of the clips that I filmed. It's dinner time now, so I'm having some salmon. There's some potatoes and carrots and some lettuce, and I just put my chicken salt on there, and I accidentally opened up the big hole and it just went plunk all over the potatoes. So hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna have to try and peel some of it off. Just want to show you guys that I put the other basket here. Look, it looks pretty with the lid, but it's probably gonna be with the lid off. But I've managed to like put my stuff, because that's stuff that I use every day. So just like the towels where the lid stays off. But now it's all cohesive and nice and purple. And you know what I haven't done in a while? A face mask. And I remembered I got this in one of my advent calendar boxes. So this is the Hydro Bomb Super Hydrating De-Stressing. Well, I'm not stressed, but that's okay. Anyways, we're gonna pop it on and then we're just gonna sit and watch some TV. I've been watching like a mixture of stuff. Sweet Magnolias is back, so I'm watching that. And then on occasion, I like to watch like a good old show. So I've been watching My So-Called Life, because it was just giving me memories of back when I first watched it, like way back when I was in Canada. I just stumbled across it and I was so in love with the show. And now I looked, I was like, was there really only one season? I literally thought there was more than one season. And that's when I first had seen Jared Leto, and I was like, what a hottie. Jordan Catalano. If you know, you know. But I'm like, oh, just, you know, I just like having memories sometimes of the good old days. I always forget, I like sheet masks, but I forget that they never fit around the nose area, because I have a bigger nose. Let's tear this. So it doesn't look pretty when I pop it on. However, it does feel nice. Oops, Stanzie. And I just finished, and I've been trying to record the speaking portions of my vlog, because I've literally finished it. I don't know if I'll get it up tonight, because I've been trying to talk, and the next door have a cockatoo, and it's so loud, it keeps making noises as I'm trying to film. And I got mad. I was like, shut up. And then Chippy ran downstairs, because I think Chippy thought I was yelling at him. I mean, I don't think the bird could hear me either. If it doesn't go up tonight, I'll try and get it up tomorrow or tomorrow night. But definitely one of these days. It's coming. It's there. It's nearly there. Beautiful. All right. The mask is on. And that's it for today.